My name is Hazel, and I am a constitutional lawyer. I have dedicated my life to studying, protecting, and defending the principles that form the foundation of this nation. And among those principles, few are more powerful, more sacred, or more essential than freedom of speech. Freedom of speech came from the hard lessons of history. Long before America became a nation, people lived under governments that punished truth, silenced criticism, and feared the voices of ordinary citizens. Speaking against those in power could cost a person their livelihood, their freedom, or even their life. The founders of this country understood that a free people could never remain free if they were afraid to speak. That is why the right to speak, to question, to criticize, and to express belief was placed into the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. It was not added as decoration. It was placed there as protection. It was written there because the founders knew that liberty cannot survive in silence. Freedom of speech is important because it is the lifeblood of every other freedom. It allows citizens to challenge injustice. It allows truth to confront corruption. It allows new ideas to rise, broken systems to be questioned, and wrongs to be exposed. Without it, power grows unchecked. Without it, fear replaces courage. Without it, the people no longer govern their nation. They are controlled by it. As Americans, we must protect freedom of speech because it does not only defend popular opinions, it protects unpopular ones too. It protects the voice of the strong, but also the voice of the weak. It protects the person standing at a podium and the person standing alone. It is the shield that guards conscience, conviction, faith, protest, debate, journalism, and truth itself. Once a society begins deciding which voices are allowed and which voices are dangerous, it steps onto a path that leads away from liberty and toward control. Protecting freedom of speech does not mean every word spoken is wise. It does not mean every opinion is correct. It means that in a free nation, the answer to bad ideas is not forced silence, it is more truth, more courage, and more open debate. That is the American way. That is the constitutional promise. And that is the responsibility of every generation. So when we defend freedom of speech, we are defending far more than words. We are defending the spirit of America itself. We are defending the right of every citizen to speak without fear, to think without permission, and to live without surrendering their voice to power. Because once freedom of speech is lost, every other freedom stands on as a constitutional lawyer. I believe this with all my heart. A nation remains free only as long as its people remain free to speak.